Hi guys. So I hate these kinds of scrapbooks, the ring ones. They make such a horrible sound. Anyways, so like I said, this is a very ugly / realistic scrapbook tour. Basically, look at this little guy. I feel like his name is Rupert. Let's get a close up of Rupert. Oh wow. You know when they say the camera adds £10, which is very outdated, the camera is actually not doing the justice of how round Rupert is. He looks rounder in real life, I promise. So I basically wanted to start my scrapbook. I basically wanted, when you start basically saying to yourself like, oh, it has to look perfect, the first page has to look amazing, but I kind of wanted to get past that. I thought, well, the first page might not look amazing, and that's that. So basically this scrapbook is a lot more realistic, it's a lot more ugly. It's not necessarily a pretty scrapbook, but I don't think scrapbooks have to be pretty. I think sometimes they're meant to be ugly. I've actually not looked through this in a while, so okay, yeah. So because obviously there's a dark colour on here, my smiley face my smiley face looks like it's been to the rave, and my smiley face looks like it's been to the rave and then got its mascara everywhere. I really hate this. I don't know what I was trying to do in here. I don't know what I was trying to do here, but this is ugly. This is a little bit better. I do like the little bits of shading. You can see I've used Tipp-Ex here. And it's gone bad. I do like the little, it reminds me of, you remember Chicken Little? The little aliens, that's what this kind of reminds me of. This I actually don't mind. This is ugly. I hope you know what I'm referencing when I'm saying ugly like that. She's the man. Ugly! She's ugly. Okay, shut up. This was, I think I drew something behind this, or I did some lyrics or something, but I hated it, so I literally just put some. I do love pages like this in scrapbooks where it's just kind of like a mishmash of stuff. I got these stickers off Amazon. I actually really like these stickers, and I have some more stickers in the background. It's kind of bad, but I kind of love pages like this because, I don't know, it adds some kind of character. This is awful. This is what I mean by a realistic / ugly scrapbook. This is meant to, I'll give you a second to figure out what kind of abstract art this is. What do you think I'm trying to depict? I'll give you 5 seconds. Okay, that was like me being Dora then. Okay, so I was trying to draw the Titanic in an abstract way, and because I keep putting my fingers like this, because I love maritime disasters and ships, I'm very interested. I tried to do it in a little heart, and then this was supposed to be the fleur that was sent out, and this was supposed to be the ocean. I don't know, it's terrible. I tried. Okay, I like this. This is good. So I tried to draw the Britannic, which was one of Titanic's sisters. There was the Titanic, the Britannic, and the Olympic. And the Britannic was a nurse. Not a nurse. The Britannic was a hospital ship. Yes, and I think the Olympic was I think it was a troop ship at one point during the war. But yeah, They got to, do you know what's so funny? I think it was either the Britannic or the Olympic, but you know how the Titanic sunk very famously after it hit an iceberg? Well, one of its sister ships actually sunk a submarine. Just bear that in mind. The dichotomy of the White Star Line. Anyway, this was another one of those sticker pages. Again, if you've been on Pinterest, you... Oh my god, this is from 2 years ago. I can draw a little bit better than I used to, but... Okay. These aren't... Okay, this... I was about to say, oh yeah, these don't look too bad. Like, good for me. I think if you know who she is, I think you'll know who I was trying to draw. Nairobi of Money Heist. This one's, I don't know who she is. It's bad. I tried. You know, I tried. Okay, yeah. I actually kind of like this concept, even though it's kind of ugly. I'm just gonna keep on saying that. These are not good drawings, but I really like this concept of doing the little squares in different mediums and then drawing over them. I like that page. This, again, not a good drawing, but I mean, you can tell she's holding a gun. Okay, yeah. Wow. This reminds me of that one episode from SpongeBob, you know, when Squidward goes into the future. I don't know why I should draw Squidward in the fetal position though, really. Right, okay. I hope you all find it as funny as I do. Why has she got a mustache? Why? And by the way, that is the proportion. This camera's slightly at an angle, but that is basically the proportion. Like, why has she got these weird tinsel highlights in her hair? The eye makeup, I actually don't mind too much. But why? The nose, actually, I'm pretty impressed with the nose. Well, I mean, oh, I don't know. Like, why? Like, what? America, explain. Anyways, I was doing a sketch for another... See, this portrait, you'll see it soon. This turned out a lot better. And I love how I gave the credit as well, because I had actually forgotten who this person was. Yeah. Okay, now we're coming up to some aesthetically pleasing pages. After that horrible... This is... I think I'm the only one who's finding this amusing right now. Comment down below if you found it amusing to see this portrait. Thank you. Ugly! Okay, so these are a little bit cheesy, but also very comforting. I love this. I actually really love this page. It's very aesthetically pleasing. I like it. I really love this page. I actually think I did such a good job. This was from Brideshead Revisited, and Aloysius is the bear that he carries around with him. And I've got some stamps, a nice sticker, I did some little details, another sticker. I really love this page. I really love this page. I think it looks so good. Okay, what else? Okay, well, a bit of a filler page. I think it looks very aesthetically pleasing, and I love it. I've made up for that terrible portrait that will haunt me in my dreams. Ugly! Another sticker page, pretty simple, and another sticker page, but very aesthetically pleasing to see. Ah yeah, this is when I was trying to teach myself certain colours, like palette techniques. I just wrote down the colours. I really enjoyed doing this because although it's like ugly, ugly. Although it's like ugly, it's like a working scrapbook, so it's like I've taught myself something. Yeah, no. Now this I'm not saying it was good, okay? I'm not saying it's good, but do you know what? It was better than... Right, it's really tickling me how bad that other portrait was. This isn't by no means any better because the proportions are very bad. But it's better than the other one. Can we all agree on that? It's not the best, but this is honestly better than the other, and I don't mind it. But I've done the classic thing of you're not supposed to use actual black in paintings. Like, you're supposed to use, say, like a blue and a brown to create like a black shade. And tell me why her eyes are jet black, like raven black. Like, that is such an artistic faux pas. Like, why has she got the void around her neck and on her head? If I was to do this again, I would do a more true black colour, which is actually just a browny blue colour. Other than that, I think it's okay. I mean, it's not the best, but it's not the worst, and it's better than the other one. Okay, these are some ugly. Okay, you're gonna get bored of me saying ugly. Yeah, I just did some kind of drawings. This is one of my squishmallows. That is not bad, is it? Like, be real. That is not bad. Like, that is very accurate, I think. I swear to God I didn't plan this. Do you know what that means in English? Ugly! Ugly. Okay, I'm literally the only one who's amused by that joke. Sorry, I actually can't stop laughing. How cheesy is this? Just laugh with me, please laugh with me. Okay, these are nice. I like these. More. Oh, missed a page. Okay, that is. We know. I don't even have to say that. I actually don't think it's too ugly. I actually kind of like it. I like the spider webs. I actually like this page. I really don't mind it. It's not the best, but it's also not the worst. Like, these could be cute if they were done properly. Like, you know how, like, character design has to be charming. I think these are pretty charming. Well, for someone who was trying her best. Palettes. Like, yeah, self-explanatory. I think we're coming to the end. We are. Okay, so these were some sketchbook pages that I did in a different book that I glued in here. With these, like, I feel like a couple of these could have been really good tattoos. I did some fine liner, lyrics, the little uterus with a heart. I really like that. The little candle, taco truck, Lana Del Rey. I actually think I really did a good job with this. I think it's really good. And then I did this on the back of it. I think this isn't traced. This is just me. I just drew it. I think I did it really well. Can you see it? Kind of looks like he's got a pee-pee. And then I did another one. Wow. Okay. I think I've made up for the completely ugly the ugly painting. This is actually really nice. I really like that. The little leaf. I used to love doing these sketch pages. Mushroom, a little nose, another butterfly. I actually really love this. I think I did that. Did some more swatches. Yeah, so I used to be obsessed with, when I was in sixth form, we did Keats, and we did the Eve of St. Agnes, and I was obsessed with this phrase. I became very very autistic about it. Basically, I became obsessed with As If a Rose Could Be a Bud Again. I actually really like these. This is like, I want to say, what does this remind me of? I can't really remember, but I actually really love this. I actually really love these two. I will give myself that. Did some more sketches. And then I actually really liked this one. I found it full on Pinterest. And yeah, I think it looks really good. You know, not too bad. And then I think this is, oh my god. Oh no, I've been haunted again. No. You don't know how much I have the giggles right now. Okay. Why is he giving Erica Kirk? Okay, this is, I'm gonna have to fold this over. Okay, this is a little bit better. Just did some tragic characters. And a sycamore. Did you know? I feel like a lot of people know this, but I knew this after doing, I think it was Othello. But sycamore literally means like lovesick, sick, and then amor is love. So the sycamore tree is like a lovesick tree. I love trees and their significance. Yeah, I quite like that. And yeah, that's it. That is like the ugly. Why doesn't that close on its own? I hate these. I actually do really hate these things. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed, and I will be doing a more aesthetically pleasing scrapbook tour with my other scrapbook, which is so much better than this. But this is more of an realistic, ugly one. Anyways, goodbye. Bye.